I don't know. It's you see, I think with the whole cheat aspect, what pertains to the question,
Yeah.
I threw it out there and stuff in general like that, just to see where people's brains and stuff would take them to, whatever, right?
Right.
Relationship wise, I don't agree cheat for cheat, but I feel like under certain circumstances, you might need to cheat.
Okay.
Do you agree to that?
Under certain circumstances, yeah, I agree with that.
Because I look at it stuff as where I can say for myself, I've cheated on like a few tests.
Right.
And I looked at it as stuff as where like school tests, I can say those tests, I didn't really need to know the material.
Right.
To what I'm doing currently.
Right.
So it was like
yeah. Yeah.
It was just cause to kind of get by for that.
Sometimes you gotta beat the system.
The system.
Sometimes you gotta beat the system.
That part.
That part.
We'll end it on that.
The Podical sound.
Podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Watch your average Joseph. Marvelous.
It's ridiculously funny.
What's up, everybody? I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
We are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. Like, comment, subscribe.
All of that.
All of the above. YouTube. What up?
We see you.
All streaming platforms possible.
For YouTube especially.
At podicalsons.com. That's my love for YouTube. I got mad love for YouTube. YouTube, greatest app on the planet. Changed my mind. At podicalsons.com, second greatest website on the planet. And yeah, let's start the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, brother. I'm feeling good. How about you, man?
Good. I'm feeling good, man. You know, my trust.
You still got your health card?
But I still got my health card.
Yeah. Because
people trying to buy it. I'm just having it on the auction block.
Okay.
You gotta have it on the auction block and stuff, whatever. Because I'm not, it's not a cheap thrill.
Right.
You can do a lot of shit.
Yeah, you can.
Let's just think about how much an x-ray might run you in the hospital.
Right.
Instead of not paying for that in cash now buying my health card now gets you unlimited access to hospital x-rays. Not saying a lot of unlimited x-rays is good for your body itself, but think about the access.
But the problem is solved here because you can start selling that on the side. It's
Check this. Picture when they say you can eat Taco Bell for a year for free.
Unlimited. Just
unlimited.
Right, yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Right.
Unlimited.
Right.
That's not good for your body.
No, it's not.
That is not good for your body. But the fact you have access to this shit, though.
That's what I'm saying. Because how many of those tacos you selling on the side?
Be like, look, man. That's the reason when they came in with the red, when they went from the red and white health card,
right,
to like the photo shit. You be like, this motherfucker was out here plotting. You cannot stop crime.
No, you can't.
You cannot stop crime.
You can't.
I was thinking about that and stuff, whatever too, but we'll get to that one day and stuff. Let me cook with that thought. I'm not gonna give it free jewels out here as of yet, but that's what the song and dance and stuff
something to look forward to
pertain to that. But my issue and stuff before we start and everything is like I want to talk about this turtleneck shirt shit. Let's put this turtleneck thing to like
we're gonna put it out there.
Like yeah, so right. Like turtlenecks, man. Are you for thin or thick ones?
I've had one thick turtleneck, and then
the one I saw you with?
No. The one I had a thicker one than that. A one from Gap, like an actual like sweater.
Okay,
right? And then so the one that I have currently now, it's not that thick. It's I think it's more on the thin side, but I seen thinner, right? I actually prefer.
You've seen thinner.
I seen thinner.
Yours is all they're like you. They're like you. You married the wall.
Yeah, you know what? It stop you from sleeping. Keep your head up.
Yeah, like
keep your head up.
You're like a Victorian and stuff. Whatever, like poppycock. Like that's what I was looking like. Yo, this is wild.
But that thick sweater material one, like, because I had the beard at the time, and it just like it would like fray the neck, so the neck look all fuzzy and stuff like that. Like it needed one of those sweater shavers. Imagine shaving myself and then gotta shave my sweater too.
Yeah, but I got a thick beard.
Well,
though.
see,
that's what I'm saying. So I'm looking like man. I don't want to roast because I'm a forehead sweater.
Right.
But if I get hot, I get hot. Right. So I look at it stuff as like I can see myself getting hot on the neck fast because I wear scarves in the winter.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like if
But
I'm in,
then if you got the turtleneck on, you might not need to wear the scarf.
ooh, I mean,
I mean,
see, and that's what I'm saying. I've been plotting turtlenecks for a long time,
Right.
Like I said, from Steve Jobs' time and stuff, whatever, to like probably even to now and stuff. Then I saw you with yours, you know,
yeah.
your little Aspen for the weekend getaway. I was like, this boy smooth out here wilding. Had the hat to match, and then had the vest on too.
At least I have to have at least one turtleneck. Man.
R&B. I can't sleep, man. I can't sleep, man. Yo,
But man, but back when I was in high school, it was a thing, and like I said, it was more the thin ones though, and like they had every color. It's like I thought it was a uniform.
And that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Lonely Island and stuff, but because then with the turtleneck and chains thing,
right?
I was fucking with it,
right?
But then I was like, and then I hear people like, no, the real perverts and stuff, whatever. You can spot them wearing turtlenecks and stuff, whatever, lurking at somebody, whatever, right? So I was looking like, shit. They're like, and then like whatever people I was around at the time,
right?
You know, so we got to get all those turtleneck wearing people out of the way. So I'm like, maybe turtleneck's not my vibe,
bro. Zach, I can never pronounce his last name, but he was in a movie where he had like the mock top, like the mock top, and like he would wear a shirt underneath it, but it was not a full turtleneck.
The Dickie,
right? Is that what it was? Is that
the Dickie? Yeah, the Dickie. The Dickie is the turtleneck feel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. People fuck with it that much that they're like, we gotta wear a turtleneck in the summer.
Right.
The Dickie, and I was like,
That's
yo,
wild.
I was like, see, am I the only one that on the turtleneck, man? And then when I was watching Big Bang, he had mad turtlenecks and Dickies and stuff, whatever, and he even put like I guess a pin on his turtleneck. So I was like, shit, we can do all that.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You see?
I didn't think about that.
They can put a pin on there. What? And it's just there. I'm like, let the fuck up my neck. So I was like,
this is true.
I was like, survived though. See, I just, like I said, thin or thick?
I say start thin. Start thin. Because then you'll know your level of comfortability.
Yeah.
You know, then maybe like slowly work up. But it's like, you know how they got the commercial for the women with their pads? If it hurt, go a size down.
Oh.
If it leak, go a size up. You might find your comfort zone within the turtleneck spectrum.
Okay, so do you do now like half turtleneck or you full?
Well, then at that point, you can really decide, right?
And
you can find your turtleneck speed.
Well, since you're already in the
turtleneck speed.
And don't the turtles move slow as shit?
Yeah, right.
Turtleneck speed. Like, what does that mean? Like, how far you can stretch your neck? My other thing and stuff is that, like, do you fold the turtleneck? Is it frowned upon in your community because you're there?
Yeah. See, the turtleneck is a tricky sweater to hang.
You see, this is the reason why we're here.
It's a tricky.
This is the reason why we're here.
I don't put it through like the actual shoulders to the neck part now, because then you might end up stretching the neck, right? So you're folding it in half, and then you put it through the hanger, and then just like you're folding a pair of jeans. That's how I hang my turtlenecks. Okay.
Because you want to stretch out the neck.
Nah, you don't want to stretch out the neck.
You want to go from turtle to turkey. Turkey neck.
Not at all.
I want to try it.
Try it, man. Try it. Try it. No harm, no foul.
But somebody might call me a pervert. Can I wear a chain with it?
You can wear a chain with it.
Is it recommended to wear a chain with?
It's not recommended to wear a chain with it.
You see this?
Not recommended.
You see this?
But you can't wear a chain with it.
I got a chain on in a t-shirt right now.
But you can rock a chain with it. Is it? You know what I mean?
I don't know, Smooth. I'm kind of scared.
It's kind of scary.
Oh, you guys comment and let me know and stuff.
Comment and let him know, man. If he does decide to go through the the turtleneck speed, if he should start.
Why you say turtleneck speed?
It's a different
Where
speed.
Where are we going?
It's a different speed, brother.
It's a vibe. It's a different vibe.
It's a different speed, man.
It's a different vibe.
I heard a song where you got to drink a light beer. It's a different speed.
Turtleneck and chain, sipping on the light beer. It's a different. See, you can't treat it like regular apparel.
Nah, you can't.
As I said, like, yo, when I saw you with it and stuff, I'm like,
yeah. Your demeanor changes when you have it on.
Boss, I thought you came from Aspen. I was like, are we not? We're watching Philly news and shit like that, whatever. I'm like,
your demeanor changes when you have it on.
are you leaving me and going to Aspen for the weekend? Like, what's going on? Like, you're not coming with us. I was like, shit, you made me want to step up my apparel, but I wasn't ready.
Yeah, it's not, get some turtlenecks. Start off with one, the thin one, and then see where
flat black, flat white.
But I would go with the black because you could drop black with anything. The white you could drop with anything too.
Pun intended.
But I mean, after that, if you want to start getting risky and going into the color game, it's all there, my brother. It's all there.
Okay, man. All right, let's just get back to the festivities.
A woman in a tight turtleneck sweater. You ever see one of those?
A woman in a turtleneck?
The tight turtleneck sweaters.
What does that mean?
The form fitted, and it just there's just from here, everything just
like the whole dress and everything like that. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I dig turtlenecks, whatever. I'm like, I feel like it's just a different kind of landscape.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know if I can commit. Maybe because I don't like fucking things fucking with my
why I
neck.
don't work with you? Because you're a peacoat dude.
I'm a peacoat dude?
You're a peacoat dude. Peacoat dudes that they fit the turtleneck sweater speed.
They do.
Yeah, they do. And you're a peacoat dude. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's why you say it won't work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't like shit fucking with my neck. But I don't want to feel like I'm gonna be a strangled though. Like like a weak ass strangle. Like, get off me. The LL can't hold me. Get off me. Like
they need turtleneck starters.
A turtleneck starter.
Yeah, they got a band we can adjust. Give your neck a little breathing room, right? Yeah, man.
You laugh. I might fuck with that.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Because if you tell me starter. Like, where my breathing, because if you had something and stuff that's like not strangling but close enough,
yeah,
and then it's not fucking with my head spinning and stuff.
Right.
Oh, I rock that bitch.
Imagine you could have an adjustable one. You're like, if you feel too tight, you just loosen it up and turn to just expands a little bit. We might be on.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it.
You heard it here
We're
first.
patenting that.
Put some church merch on it. Put Trust God on it. Podical Sons presents Turtlenecks by God. Stay tuned. All right, man. Let's get to these polls of the week, man.
Right.
First poll of the week says, do you believe in cheat for cheat? And 82% said no. Why is it just 82%?
82% said no.
I would think 100% would say no.
18% is like,
I mean, you have to.
I got the fire in my hand.
Okay, so, all right. Tell me about yourself. Do you believe in cheat for cheat?
Nah. I don't think you should get even by cheating. If that's how you feel, then I just step away from the relationship.
So you took it for a relationship.
But step away from whatever dealings that you may have that you felt that you were cheated on.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I'm like, what if you got swindle management and stuff, whatever, by somebody, I don't know, asking for change.
Right.
And stuff like that, right? And then they're like, oh, can you spare like $2 and stuff so I can feed my family and everything like that? And you're like, sure.
Right.
And then after you give them $2, you walk off. And you walk off and stuff, and you see them like, beep, beep, a Mercedes-Benz and stuff in your face.
Step away from any relationship that you feel like you were cheated on.
Because you're going to chase down the car like, give me my fucking $2. I want my money back.
With a finger in the rearview mirror.
And so what if you knew you got cheated? Like, I want to say, you knew, let's say you're going for a promotion.
Right.
Or you're up for promotion and stuff for a job and everything like that. And it's you, another competitor, another person.
Yeah.
And they probably did something to kind of make the playing feel a little uneven.
Right.
So they basically cheated.
And I know about it.
And you know about it.
I'll call it out. If I can prove it, even more so. But if I have a hunch, I'll kind of like I won't call it out directly
until you get proof.
Towards it. I'll hint towards it to let you know that I know you're onto something. It's okay, but don't feel like it's gonna happen again.
That's fair. I heard some people's in the comments and the DMs and stuff about cheat for cheat. They're like bun for bun. I know a woman. I know a woman at work. She said when she saw the question, she said,
right.
If you cheat on me, damn right I'm gonna cheat on you back. I was like, holy, who hurt you? Like, if he don't hurt me, he'll be okay. I was like, Do you believe in bun for bun?
Nah, the same with the cheat. Walk away from a relationship, man. If it happens to you,
Whose cheating is heavier? A woman cheating or a man cheating?
I would say a woman cheating.
Why?
Because she's 100% no longer in that caring relationship with you. A man will just cheat for the sake of like cheating. He'll love you and cheat.
I think
a woman has to fall. I think a woman has to fall out of love with you to feel like she got to cheat.
Really?
Some women, not all.
Because I would say you don't believe that women will have could have sex with a man just for physical type of situations and stuff. Let's say they at home, their husband or their man and stuff has like a little dick.
Right.
And they heard a resume about some other body and stuff like, Big Dick Johnny. And then she's like, she just wants to fuck Big Dick Johnny because she's tired of like the shrimp she get at the house and stuff, whatever. She still loves the shrimp at the house, but she just want to experience Big Dick Johnny.
I think before she gets to that point, she's going to try to do everything in her willpower, whatever she possibly can, to improve the shrimp. A man don't get about improving nothing. His hormones just speak for itself.
I was about to say, boss, if your dick is 6 inches, your dick is going to be 6 inches.
Yeah. She might try to get you on some pills and shit.
That's a good woman.
That's what I'm saying. A woman, she good. She's not going to go to the cheat right away. She's going to try and help you out first.
No, but she did the pills. So she did the pills.
Right, she did the
pills.
pills.
The pills and stuff for her. And unfortunately, the pills only probably brought like one more inch or something like that. But then Big Dick Johnny can hit that 9 mark.
She's going to have that discussion with you, man, or leave you alone.
So she can't say, babe, can I get a hall pass to sample Big Dick Johnny?
I think she'll feel too guilty if she loves you. Knowing some women, they
flip it. No.
Okay, here one go with it. Here one go with it.
Go ahead.
She might say, what if I love Big Dick Johnny? Then what? Then where does that leave me? I might end up cheat. I love my man too much to be put in this situation. I might as well not sample Big Dick Johnny at all.
Now flip it now. Other way around, man.
Right.
About to cheat.
Right.
The woman you're about to cheat with and stuff, whatever it be. Knee long and the cherry thong.
Knee long and the cherry thong.
Sipping Dawn with the lights on. Oh, chihuale. Knee long.
Right.
Hey, not your average.
Yeah.
This is my Nia Long voice.
That's your Nia Long.
I'm sorry, Nia.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
But you gotta have a voice on the Podical Sons. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, not
Nia,
your
sorry,
average.
go ahead, Nia.
Hey, not your average.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed and stuff that you left your wife back in Toronto.
Right.
You guys should come up and stuff for drinks.
Right.
Buy you guys and stuff, whatever. Leave that big mouth motherfucking Marv downstairs.
No, I'm like, Nia, you're too beautiful, woman, for me to leave Marv anywhere. We're both coming up the stairs. Because even if I don't do nothing, I need a witness to say that I didn't do anything.
She's like, you can bring him, but I don't want him. I want you.
She was. I'm going to have to show her my ring and say, I'm a happily devoted man. Nia Long. Leave me alone, you temptress.
What happens in the room stays in the room. No one needs to know. That's why we'll leave Marv downstairs or leave Marv to go grab some snacks.
No, we got to bring Marv upstairs. Don't leave me alone with me alone.
Don't leave me.
I'm a man at best. I know my place. It ain't up in that hotel room.
What? Because I look at it, something like, I don't condone cheat for cheat. I look at it as stuff as where if you're not for it, then leave it. But
right.
I would hope a solid relationship would discuss these things stuff in advance. Now, some people, cheating doesn't affect them. Like in a relationship, like it won't break up. I heard somebody say, cheating would not break up a solid relationship. Do you agree to that statement?
And it's depending on the individuals, I would have to say.
What do you mean?
Right?
So
in
in general,
in general, if you're two people who don't mind it, then it's not going to break up a solid relationship.
Right.
But if it's just like, even if it's just one of you who like has a problem with it and like the other person doesn't, it's gonna be a divide at some point, right? So it's just like you said, there's some women out there that know what's going on. And they're like, listen, he loves me. He's not going to leave me. He takes care of the house, the kids, and he takes care of everything. Right?
And this is just a slip up.
Some of them don't even look at it as a slip up. It's funny when me and Sean come back from Owen Sound, we were listening to this got this station on the satellite radio, XM, right? So we're listening, all they play is like 2000s, like the joint, like the old, like from the it's hard to even say that 2000s is considered a classic era in some
20 years ago,
right? But it's 20 years ago, right? So they playing hits, and then SZA's The Weeknd came up, right? And she's like, "Oh my gosh!" She goes, "Like, it's been for a while. Like, we've been listening to songs. Like, no, I know, like 5 days a week I have them, and then like you got them on the weekend. I don't care about that." And I'm like, I looked at Sean and said, "Yo, this shit's going way back. Listen to Shirley Murdoch, As We Lay." Like, As We Lay. I was about to say. I was like, yo, from time you have women that know what's going on. I know
you gotta go home and face your
Wow. Like, the wife know where he's at. When we were watching,
and then who did Woman to Woman? Was it Shirley?
Did she do Woman to Woman? Possibly, I can't remember.
I can't remember it.
But I was gonna say when Jamie did Ray.
Yeah.
When the whole thing went down, the wife said, "Oh, I've been sending your illegitimate son money a month on for years." Some wives know it, they don't care. They hold a position that they're not going to be moved from.
Shorty Brown.
Okay.
She did, yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know. It's you see, I think with the whole cheat aspect, what pertains to the question,
yeah,
I threw it out there and stuff in general like that, just to see where people's brains and stuff would take them to, whatever, right?
Right.
Relationship wise, I don't agree cheat for cheat, but I feel like under certain circumstances, you might need to cheat.
Okay.
Do you agree to that?
Under certain circumstances, yeah, I agree with that.
Because I look at it stuff as where I can say for myself, I've cheated on like a few tests.
Right.
And I looked at it as stuff as where like school tests, I can say those tests, I didn't really need to know the material.
Right.
To what I'm doing currently.
Right.
So it was like
yeah. Yeah.
It was a just cause to kind of get by for that.
Sometimes you gotta beat the system.
The system.
Sometimes you gotta beat the system.
That part.
That part.
We'll end it on that. Okay. So the next question and stuff says, next poll was for, would you watch Surviving P. Diddy? And the result of that was 73% say yes, 27% say no. How you feel about that? Are you watching it?
I'm watching it.
I'm watching it.
I'm watching it.
I said it before 50 said it now.
Right.
But I looked at it and stuff as where the R. Kelly, the Surviving R. Kelly thing.
That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
I felt like it was like a 5-part banger.
Yeah.
No, my bad. It was a 3-part banger.
Right.
3-part miniseries. And then they had more women and stuff to come in the mix. So they added another part.
And another one.
I feel like with the Diddy aspect, if they cover all grounds like how they did in R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly from like the ground roots to the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we know like from the name and the premise of the R. Kelly aspect, we know the setup is going to be about the kind of like the rise and the fall.
Yeah.
You got me on that.
Yeah, yeah.
You got me on that.
But it's funny though, but you know, a lot of people don't understand like his name has always been tied to like controversy. Even before he even got to the record labels. There was the party because he was a big party thrower on campus, and one of those parties like was like a mad violent incident happened and became like
mad violent incident. I don't think this is public knowledge. This is like
no, that's what I'm saying. It's not public knowledge. It's like if you know like Puffy's story from like where he came from, like before he even got into like the like
50 Cent put this in the documentary.
Before he even got to the like that thing, like he would throw college parties, right?
Right.
That's where the whole dancing thing came from. And it was like one of those parties, like it like a violent incident happened, and like it was documented. So I'm saying it's not
I don't know. Is that fair though? Because if I throw on a party and something wild happens there, are you really gonna?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Fear or not, his name has always been tied to
okay,
something.
I get
that's
it.
controversial. You know what I mean? So it's not
Noted.
like it's just like, hey, like all of a sudden he's been like marred by something. No, like before anybody really knew who he was, like this sort of thing has been happening to him. So to see it just like play out, blah, like you wonder, like, what is it?
I think it's very, very unfortunate, but like we said it before, like some people, you know, want to watch the Titanic sink.
Yeah.
Do I want Sean John Combs to sink? I do not. But I look at it stuff as where I think you and I, we had a conversation about it before, but it's kind of like certain kings don't want to share their power.
Okay.
So like they don't know when to give up their throne seat.
Right. Yeah.
My thing and stuff is that, all right, you see, like when it comes to presidency stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like we'll say, well, when it comes to America, there'll be 4 years, 8 years at best. You're not going past the 8. Is it like that in Canada here?
I think so.
What is the cap?
I think the cap is no. You know what? To be quite honest, I'm not sure if there's a cap.
Okay.
Or if it is just like an 8-year term.
Okay.
And I know that, you know, just like everything else, like you got a couple years, then there's re-election, right?
That's bad on you. You know that, right? I'm allow you. But that's bad on you because you know more about American politics than you do about Canadian politics.
I don't know. I don't know. In my time, I can't remember anybody doing like more than 2 terms.
I just remember that Jane Campbell lady. She had the shortest term ever. And then like with this with Trish Strass,
right?
The one from the UK with these short terms, and like,
so I
don't know. Women ruling countries, it don't look too right for them now.
And with this whole Trudeau, remember Trudeau did that move where they did the early re-election, right? And he did that when he was up. So I don't know if that counts within your term wise. If like you do an early re-election, how does that happen? Like,
I think so. Those things, especially like in America and stuff, I think it just takes place with, I guess, like more faulty kind of voting situations. I think somebody told me, I can't remember and stuff, and I'm not too sure, but it's kind of like if the president is to die,
yeah,
like let's say Biden passes and stuff like that, Kamala Harris will take over.
Right.
I don't know if she rides it out to the full term of the next voting thing. So I think to my knowledge stuff, I think like it's automatic that like all the major decisions that the president would make, because the president is no longer there,
right,
the vice president now steps up and stuff, whatever.
Right.
I'm not too sure like if there's a second in command to be vice president in case of something like that is contingent. I can't remember exactly how the person said it, but they said that basically and stuff is like when Tory.
Right.
When Tory had his situation and stuff where he stepped down
and then
mid out of term before voting and everything was to take place.
Yeah.
That person is just supposed to sit until they actually elect.
Right.
So I believe it's something like that and stuff within like the presidency seat.
Right.
In America and
but
stuff
Trudeau never had no vacancy.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
that part I don't understand about the Canadian government side, right?
So I'm like, if you're supposed to do 4 years for your term, right? And then you call an early election in like year 3, right? And then you do like a 7 on your second term, you do another 4. Are you allowed one more to complete the 8? Like if it's 8, or you know, you get what I mean? Like if it's 8. So I'm not sure, but I've never seen, to my knowledge, a back-to-back sitting prime minister.
Okay, so you got the 8 years for a president, cap max. Every president knows the best they can do is 8. Get up out the seat.
Right.
Some people and stuff. I'll even give like people like Diddy and stuff, whatever, or Jay-Z and stuff, whatever. I get them 20 year. The reason why I say 20 year is because I realized that a lot of times and stuff, whatever, the people I'm seeing now, like from the people I looked up to when I was younger,
Yeah.
they all have like 20-year anniversaries or 30-year anniversaries. Like Tribe Called Quest had a 30-year anniversary for, was it Midnight Marauders?
I think so, yeah.
Or, yeah.
Midnight Marauders. That's the one with the woman on the cover?
It's 2. There's the lower end theory.
That's lower end theory.
The Midnight Marauders has a woman like kind of like that.
Right.
So I look at stuff, it's like everybody's coming to the 20 and 30 year mark of these things. I feel like once you hit like 20 year, get the fuck up out of the seat. Diddy has been doing a lot within the industry and stuff like that, without a doubt. But I look at it stuff as where, when do you say enough is enough? And I said that before.
Right.
And I'm saying that again.
Oh, what? Maybe not even get out. Maybe stop being the front man. Because if we go back,
if you're getting out the front seat.
No, but if we go back to like politics, for instance, right? It's never really the president stays there for 8 years, right? But you got people who are like congressmen in the party that have been there like 20 odd years, right? And they're making a lot of decisions.
I give you that. You're right.
Right? So just like I'm saying, even if you don't want, just get out the front because that's too up front.
And he's getting the back. Because I think it's even dope as if even like Top Boy.
Yeah.
Look at something like Top Boy. I'm watching Top Boy, especially like season 2, that's when Drake took it over.
Right.
I'm watching Top Boy, and then in the episode, some executive produced by Drake. You didn't see that one Drake, not a Drake track?
Exactly.
Nowhere in there, whatever? Right. That.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were involved, but you're still involved and stuff like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Hand clap that.
Yeah.
But if you want to 50 Cent this shit on Power, make yourself a main, person. My name is Kaden. Yeah. You're like, yo, boss, like, you just couldn't run the show. Like, walk on. You have to,
exactly.
I had to be on the show. He P.Diddy this shit.
He P.Diddy did. He definitely P.Diddy did.
50 P.Diddy. Power. But yeah, he's clowning Diddy now. And he's always taking shots at Diddy.
Right.
I said a lot. Now 50 gonna come hunting for my black ass now, whatever. Lord.
But yeah, I definitely would watch the document. I'm there. I'm there for it.
Okay. So I'm off that now. Let's get off the polls and stuff. Let's get to that. They revolt kicked Diddy off.
I think they did. Him stepping down, I don't think that's how it really went. I think they probably brought him into a meeting and said, listen, we're going to oust you, but we're going to give you the opportunity for you to step down.
Bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully.
So they probably cut him a package?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And it just might be just like how we're saying. He might be still calling some shots, just not from the pulpit.
Yeah, but the board has a lot.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of say because those are stakeholders, right?
Boards have a lot to say, and they're stakeholders. But at the end of the day, the board has not been doing what he's been doing to get it to be revolt, right? And they may not be able to do what he's. That's how Elon got to stay in the seat at
X.
No, not X. Tesla.
Oh,
it's because at the end of the day. Yeah, he costs us money, right? But we can't remove him totally because he is the brainchild. So we're going to have to put him here. We're going to try and put him here where there's not so much spotlight on him, but he can still do his thing and make us money.
So he's no longer CEO, but he's more like a chairman of the board.
Right.
I can run with that.
Right. But Elon being Elon now.
But even like if I'm at the office and stuff, whatever, be like, yo, chairman of the board, used to be CEO. You got any tips for us?
Right.
I got you, Elon. Appreciate you.
Right.
We gonna put that down.
Right, exactly.
So he's still calling shots.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still calling shots.
So I'm saying if he might be, and Diddy might be in that capacity, but from what we know now, he's stepping down as the face. They're just saying after a 20+ year run, Macy's is pulling Sean John. Right, so these things we're starting to see some of these repercussions happening.
Did he even sell Sean John, or he still owned it?
Well, to me, it looked like he still owned it. Just how they were phrasing everything.
But the name,
I'm not sure if he's still he may be just a stakeholder, but just the name is still tied with.
Because because I'm about to say his name is Sean John Combs,
right?
Right. So I look at it stuff as where if he's not attached to it or stuff, whatever, people still know the name Sean John is synonymous
Exactly.
to Sean.
And he could have maybe he sold it and held 20%. Could you imagine you're the person who owned 80? And Macy's telling you they're pulling your shit.
I kill him.
Bro, this is so people are trying to protect their interests right now.
I kill him. Is Diddy done now?
He's gonna have to lay low for a good
That was a hard excel.
a good year. A good year or so.
Like the tires?
People are fickle. Right? And it's like I said.
We look at some people they look for villains of the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Villain for the time, villain for the hour, villain for the week.
Yeah.
But I want to say, like, consistently, when you're looking at his past track record,
right,
he's been villain often. So he may not be villain of the week consistently, but for the past few weeks, he's been the villain consistently.
Right.
Right? So I just feel like if we're adding to like the list, like even like let's say some shit like with Draymond Green and his text. Yeah, he might not have games stuff where he has like a tech back-to-back every damn game and stuff like that. But if you look at the totality of texts they have or the totality of incidents that P. Diddy has and stuff, whatever, to his name and not being good.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is. He's gonna now see, they have to figure out how to spin it. And I don't think they should take too long in trying to figure out how it's, because the longer they take, I think the harder it's going to be for them to spin it. So if any of it could be if there could be some sort of truth into what's happening, like we don't know, right? Because at the end of the day, it's still hearsay until you see the evidence, correct, right? So we don't know. But if you know if there's some sort of truth to what is being said, and you now see holding yourself accountable as an option, hold yourself accountable, bro. I think that's the only way now for you.
I think, you know, because I always feel bad for people and stuff when they have kids and they go through these things, because like the sins of the father like reflect on the daughter and like the kids and stuff in general. Like I'm okay. I don't say I'm okay, but I want to say I kind of make better peace with the kids fucking up and kind of possibly shaming the parents,
right,
than the parents fucking up shaming the kids,
right.
So I look at it where I'm not, and I won't never shit on his kids and stuff and say like I don't know what they do, like how they get their money and all that type of stuff. But let's say he's more of the sole breadwinner and everything.
Yeah,
you've now cut off ways to feed like several folk.
Oh yeah,
with this, right?
Yeah.
So I look at it something like,
and you say, and it's funny because it's like we're looking at like his immediate kids, like his kids, right? And you got to think about it, like his kids will probably be somewhat okay for a time before anything starts diminishing to a point where they have to start, really looking to depend on themselves. What about the immediate people that work for him, like the people who are still paycheck to paycheck, who may have to work at Revolt or work at these other companies? That now when when the crunch starts hitting, now they have to like they get like, oh, we got to cut back. So now you no longer work for us. We got to fire you. Like those people now have to up and re-evolve or do something.
I don't think
different.
he should care about those folks.
Right.
I don't think he should care about.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he should care about them, but I'm saying they're affected. Just like just like the person who might own 80% in Sean John. Like I'm like, fuck, you just took my shit out of Macy's. Like, I gotta figure a way to do. I'm gonna have to offload this now because I don't know if I can hold any value with it. So now I'm faced with this problem.
I mean, same thing with Yeezy. When Ye had his whole thing and stuff with Adidas, right?
Right.
And they had to eat, I think, close to like 300 million or something like that, whatever, with the stock and product and stuff that they cannot move because of the whole situation and stuff.
Right.
That's business, stand on business.
Yeah.
Stand on the business. So I mean, like, this is why you have liability insurance and all these other type of things and stuff like that too. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do. I still feel like even when it came to the Adi thing, Adidas should have still tried to bang the Yeezys.
They should have.
They should just bang the Yeezys and stuff at possibly a lower cost.
Yeah.
If not, just still bang him out, whatever, and just pay him.
Or yeah, I was about to say, or at least come with another some sort of deal. They were to say, okay, listen, we need to get rid of
pay
stock.
him and don't do another shoe.
Yeah, we need to get rid of the stock. You're still in a position to earn money from this. Let's make some sort of decision and come to that point.
Pride or tactics. Because I don't know.
But what would be the tactic in that if you're losing money?
Well, you watch your show, was it Poppycock, whatever those shows you watch?
The Gilded Age?
Yeah. Smooth watches a lot of these
Period,
people,
period pieces. I don't even say that properly.
Yuck. Okay? Be sensitive about the women out here. Okay?
Sorry, ladies. I didn't mean it like that.
Yuck.
I didn't mean it like that.
He watches these shows, but even like when I saw you guys watching one and the guy was like, you would rather lose money,
right,
to kind of, because you won't buy my deal and stuff, whatever, just to fit yourself. And Adidas is still $1 billion company.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna take this, but I'm like, put the pride aside, just do it. No, that's Nike slogan, but yeah, that's that part that got me. I don't know. Okay, let me ask you this. One last thing about Diddy. Would he be able to recover socially?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to do the public apology deal, right? And maybe a couple of charity work towards. I mean, he's got.
That's gonna take away some of the money he might not have in the future.
He's got to rebuild that reputation, man. Before anybody else is gonna turn on and say,
buy a women's shelter or something like that.
Something, man. That I just seen a post right now. Black China's taking accountability for all the women who she told to go start at OnlyFans. And you look in the comments, and she's getting nothing but praise.
I don't know about that one.
Listen, whether she's legit or not, she said, "I'm taking accountability for what I put out there." The fact that she says she's taking accountability, I'm telling you, people are saying, "Okay, shit, we'll forgive you. We'll do this." But yeah, if you're not gonna come forward and take we say it all the time, accountability trumps a lot of things.
Yeah, but okay, and this is what always got me with the freedom of speech thing,
right?
Well, like NWA, like like when they had like the songs and even like Ice-T, Cop Killer and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're telling you like, shoot a cop and all that type of stuff. Do you put that on the rappers if somebody else shoots the cop?
No, I don't put it on the rapper.
But so the cop should take account. I mean, the rapper should take accountability for this person popping the cop.
No, the rapper shouldn't take accountability.
So then, yeah, so the person still made the action on their own. So I don't think a Black China situation.
Yeah.
For the OnlyFans. Her saying that to me, I'd be like, it had no weight because
what she's saying is like when Ice Cube's talking about the cop killer, he's doing it, he's rapping it fictitiously, right?
Correct.
Black China's saying, no, I'm telling these girls to go and start an OnlyFans page to go get your money up. I'm telling you to do. This is not fictitious. I'm saying, hey, you little girl, or you, girl of age, go start an OnlyFans page, right? So she's saying, no, okay, now I feel that's wrong. So I'm going to take accountability and say, listen, I take accountability. I'm apologizing for telling you to go start an OnlyFans page. I now consider that not right what I told you. So that's why I say, okay, that's why people are saying, oh, she's taking accountability. If that's how she now feels, then.
Wild Out, Locks, Love the Locks. Shout out to Jada Kiss and Chic and Styles. The piece in Wild Out, if the bouncer acting up in the club and you can't get in, fuck him, Wild Out.
Right.
They told you to wild out now.
Right.
So now if somebody happens where they go break the damn bouncer's nose or body part and kill them and stuff like that, do they eat it?
No, they don't have to eat that.
Should they do an apology for that?
They don't have to apologize.
So Black China still.
They don't have to apologize.
They said to go to Wild Out.
And I'm saying they don't have to eat it. They can take accountability for it if they want, if that so happens to happen, and they say to themselves, shit.
But I wouldn't even take, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
but I'm saying it's gotta be it's gotta be an individual thing, right? Mm-hmm. And she's saying, I'm not telling her to do it.
Yeah.
She's saying, I felt like I promoted this. I felt like I promote young girls to do this. So because I felt that, I'm now saying, I'm sorry for telling you to go do this because I don't feel like you should go do this. Now with this whole P. Diddy, this whole P. Diddy thing, whether he feels like he should be accountable or not, if he wants to continue, he needs to take accountability.
So he has no choice but to take accountability.
I think that choice has been removed from him.
Possibly, because that's
especially if they're gonna do a documentary.
Who's doing a doc?
50 say he might. Well, I see.
50's an asshole. We've already discussed that 50 Cent and stuff, whatever. He P. Diddy his own show.
Marv.
To make sure there's Power Book Kanan. Who is Kanan? 50 Cent's original character.
Marv, we seen a doc come out with Johnny Depp and Amber Rose not even 3 months after the trial ended. People are doc hungry. You think there's not gonna be a P. Diddy doc?
Yeah, but I don't think it like. I think worst case scenario, they might cut the check for them and stuff for using the name and the likeness and stuff like that, whatever. Yeah. But not authorization, like I don't know. I think if Diddy has no funds or some shit like that,
he might do his own doc.
Why not? Why not?
It's covered.
And see if you can probably put it on like a revolt.com, not the Revolt website, like, you know, channel itself.
Revolt probably got something in the works. They're probably saying, listen, step down so we can do this doc.
Like P. Diddy. The abuser, the documentary. Take that. So, take that. And then you see they use that blanket thing when Cassie's underneath the blanket, whatever. And they just put the words over that, whatever. You're like, yo, I'm watching this. Okay. I wanted to talk to you about this hockey player. He got fired, right? Corey Perry. He got fired for smashing a teammate's mom. You remember LeBron's situation?
That just brought me right back to the whole LeBron situation. Right.
Do you think that's fair? The organization, Chicago Blackhawks, let him go.
I don't think it's fair. I don't even think it's the organization's business. You think it's the organization?
I don't think it's the organization's business, but then again, a lot of companies and stuff, like look at the GM Gomeshi and stuff and BBC radio and all that type of stuff, whatever. What he did was not on company time, was in off time.
And it was two willing adults.
Well, I don't say willing because the women, they press charges on rape on him and stuff like that, right? But with the mom dudes, I think, she's willing.
Yeah, the mom was willing.
Mommy's giving up them cookies.
He coming up with some milk and cookies.
She's giving up them cookies. Consensual. I don't think that's fair for a company to encroach that much into your world. No, yes, you are. Do you agree that you're a reflection of the company?
Yeah, you are. You are a reflection of the company.
It's much less that sports is entertainment. Entertainment, they like to see face and figures.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like that aspect, yes, but
come on, though. Like hold on. The day and age we live in, Marv. Okay. Right? Is smashing a teammate's mom really gonna ruin the team? Ruin it? I think it's gonna bring more more attention to the team than anything else. No? The day and age we live in today, where we thrive off of drama and shit like that.
This much I watch for that.
Bro, you know how much his jerseys might have sold from that one move? Come on, man.
Yeah, because I would get a jersey of what other player, I forget other player's name.
Yeah.
But like, it'd be like such and such is like, and I put mom's man. And I put the number of the player on a custom jersey. I'd be like, yo, these kids are selling it outside, bro. It looked nice. I just thought I bought it.
Cool. I just bought one.
I feel like a lot of companies and stuff are encroaching into people's personal life.
Yeah.
I wonder what they can or cannot do. Because I remember one day, even my employer stuff said something about, you're off sick for a while. Is there a medical plan for you? Like you and your doctor discussed the medical plan, so you won't be off sick. I'm like, what? That's my business.
Yeah.
That's my business.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
He told me to go play croquet on your mom's corpse. He recommended that.
Yeah.
Can you point me out to the graveyard? No. And I was like, bit by bit, this might be in the more the fine prints for most of these places, and I feel like a lot of people need to take considerations when we're looking at these things. On the sports entertainment level, I don't recall Delonte West being fired for the LeBron's mom thing.
Nah, he wasn't fired. I think ostracized. Would that be a better word?
Yeah, he was, to the point where he was when they found him again and all that type of stuff. So like,
Right.
yo, when it rains, it pours,
Yeah.
right? Yes. Where are we at? I wanted to talk to you about, is it hard to break a habit?
For some.
Why?
Again, I think it boils down to the type of willpower that you have. If you're strong-willed, then even when that habit's pulling you back in, you have enough strength to keep away. But I think like if you're weak-willed, as soon as like something comes in a way where you can even slightly justify in your mind going back to that habit, you'll go back to that habit.
What if it's a habit to save your life? You have a bad habit that's encroaching or taking away from your life and stuff. Like I know you've seen tons of junkies and stuff like that out here, doing the most and stuff for them, and it's impeding to their life.
Right.
When do they find, like, when should they, like, because that is still a habit.
They got to decide if they want to live or not. I remember when my dad quit smoking, like the first time my dad quit smoking, right?
First time.
Yeah, the
relapse. So there's a relapse coming.
Right.
Okay.
The first time he quit smoking, right? And it was years of just my mom and family pressuring him to quit smoking, right? So he finally decided to do it. Then one day, my niece went missing. And it wasn't missing to the point like where like she just ran away. She got like she literally was with another friend, and they just could not find her. Right, for a good hours. My dad became so stressed at the whole situation that the only thing that he could do to like keep him from going over was to light up a cigarette. Right? And then, I mean, again, in his mind, there might have been other ways, right? But in his mind, that was the moment of weakness. That was the moment of justifying, I need to light the cigarette up. And then he lighted the cigarette up and he started back the habit. And it was like that to the point where my mom looked at it and was like, this is his comfort. Right? This is what gives him his comfort. If he's going to die from this, at least he enjoyed his life doing what he loved. And she just left him. She just left him.
Do we tell a heroin addict a line like that?
I don't know, but eventually that's what ended his life. He had coronary something with his lungs, congestion.
Coronary or pulmonary? Pulmonary congestion.
Pulmonary congestion. Yeah, with his lungs. It's eventually what took him out, right? But like I said, he enjoyed his life, right? A lot of the times was sitting on the veranda smoking a cigarette, just viewing what's going on. So, yeah, I would say habits are hard, but if you're really willing and you have that strong will to do it, you can break them.
Like there's a they call it a habit loop, right?
Right.
There's the trigger to something,
right?
The behavior, and then the reward.
Yes.
So the trigger was your niece missing.
Right.
Right. The behavior is to smoke.
Right.
Right. When he quit at the time, right?
Yes.
The reward was to get him calm.
Yeah.
It's because the cigarette brought him down.
Right.
There could be other rewards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have chose other things, right? But that's what he believed was going to be his coping mechanism. That's what he chose to do.
So that means most people and stuff, they just stick to thing, but they should. I feel like people just don't give themselves enough credit to look for other things and stuff.
No, they
to
don't.
use.
They don't. They don't.
So then a lot of people would just be constantly in this habitual loop all over and over and over again, whatever. When I think that's scary.
Yeah.
Because if you have this bad, like if think about it, like something triggers you.
Yeah.
Someone triggers you and stuff. But I say something to you that might trigger you. And your go-to behavior and stuff is to get loud and start lashing back and stuff with words and everything like that. What would be the reward for that, you think? That you won the argument?
That you won the argument, that you feel satisfied that you've got you in your mind, because it's only in your mind that you've won up the person, that you may have gotten the last word, but it's only in your mind, but you feel satisfied with that only being in your mind.
That's considered a bad habit. Done. Yeah, because I don't feel like that's a bad habit. I feel like if you can identify it,
right?
Like if you can understand the behavior and look back at the trigger, then that is the issue and stuff that you have to fix. Like I always look at the stuff as where, say, do you like, all right, when something bad happens, do you blame? No, don't blame wouldn't be a strong word to probably use, but like, do you look within inside yourself for the problem,
right?
Or do you look outside, like internal, external stuff, whatever, to see where the problem arises from?
I look internal, but I there's probably I wouldn't doubt there's a point in my life where it first started off as looking external.
And I feel like a lot of people and stuff who don't hold themselves accountable, that's the external aspect. You're the reason why I'm acting like this. You're the reason why I did this.
Right.
Like I even look at it, if I get into a car accident and stuff, I'm like, oh shit, what happened? Was I driving fast? Did I lose control? Right. I'm asking me.
Yeah.
I'm looking inside first.
How did I get here?
Yeah.
How did I get here?
But somebody was like, no, you're the problem.
Right.
That's a habit, right?
It is a habit.
And you have to break that habit. And like you said, in the beginning, you did break that habit. Like you found a way to break that habit
right.
where you're now looking more internal now.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
And I think, so the next big thing about that is, I think we've said it before. A lot of us don't know how to recognize trauma, to even know that there's a habit to be broken, right? I think that's what has to be taught with our community. Like we say at the time, Black people don't go for therapy.
Yeah,
right. Like it's hard for you to diagnose your own self.
Yeah,
for some people.
Okay, but if you realize the stuff that you and I,
right,
we were once decent people to be able to speak to each other and stuff in, let's say, better terms or better times.
Yeah.
And we're like good friends or good whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And we have a conflict and it came up and stuff like that and harsh words and stuff are said. You're not going to identify? You see that was a problem?
See, but
it was all good just a week ago.
And you know what? It's so okay. Like, let's say you have 3 people that you deal with like that, right?
No, answer my question
wait
first.
A second, hold on, wait. Let's say you have 3. I'm gonna answer your question. Say if you had 3 people that you deal with like that, right? And for all 3 people, it's a problem, right? But 2 of those people don't make it know it's a problem, right? That one person, you're gonna feel like there's something off with that one person. Because nobody else seems to think it's a problem. They're putting up with your bullshit behavior. So now in your mind, right?
Because they're enabling.
They're enabling it. So now that in your mind, this one person has that problem.
So people can enable you with your bad habits.
I think a lot of people enable people with their bad habits.
So it's kind of like if you're a regular smoker and stuff, whatever, by yourself.
My
you might
mom,
smoke
I just said to you, my mom said, hey, it brings him joy. Instead of saying, no, quit again. She could have said quit again.
She enabled him.
She enabled it.
Yeah. So the enablers don't enable these habitual loops within your toxic people.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, if we can't count on them to stop it, then we gotta go to therapy. We gotta find therapy. We gotta go. If we can't do it ourselves, and the people around us are not helping, we gotta find therapy.
Without a doubt. I'm just looking at stuff as like, if we were on good terms,
right?
Something arise and stuff for that where words are exchanged, and now every day we'll see each other high five and stuff for that until a situation popped off and not like that, and then we're gonna ignore the fact that like it was just good a week ago. Like it was always like this, it's forever gonna be like this. No, there's a catalyst, there was a trigger,
right?
And now we're looking at like, okay, what's smooth in the wrong?
Right.
Like if you're looking at it like that, if I'm the person with the problem, what's smooth in the wrong?
Marv, stop expecting you from other people.
No, I don't expect me from other people, but
that's what I'm saying.
What I expect is those people to stay the fuck away from me.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people are just not gonna have that capacity, Marv. We know this. Some people are not just gonna have the capacity to see it like that.
They're
always
capacity
gonna blame
people. Go that away. Don't look this way. Go that away. Maybe you might enable it. I won't. I am a bastard. I might hurt your feelings. Go that away.
There you go.
I'm not going to enable that bad behavior. I'm not. I'm sorry. You know what? One last thing and stuff for there before we move to the question of the week. Do you think it's better to change one bad habit or multiple at once?
No, I think work at one.
So let's say your habit and stuff is that like your body needs a movement, the gym.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you can go to the gym and probably solve, let's say, I don't know, depending on the person's like on aesthetic level and stuff, whatever, the love handles, the excessive weight, some other things and stuff like that.
Okay.
You go to the gym, you can probably knock off maybe so many of those things at one time and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Or they should just stay home and just do push-ups or something like that to knock off like the flab on their arms.
Stay at home and do the push-ups, knock off the flabs on your arms. I think once you accomplish that, I think it'll motivate you to look at other bad habits that you need to change. I think if you try to take on too many and don't accomplish any, I think it's gonna be that circle again. You're just like, oh shit. Well, I've not accomplished anything, so why bother? I think if you focus on one and accomplish that one, then you can say, oh, I can do it. I've gotten this done. That means I can get something else done. Then you move on to the next.
I would hope they're not people like with the perfectionist thing we were talking about, because if you're looking at stuff, you want your arms to look like a specific way and you spend more time doing that. That's why people miss leg day, right?
Well, then you should have a goal in mind and a realistic goal, and reach that.
But how often do so many people have realistic goals?
This is the
out of
thing.
10 people, how many people have realistic goals?
This is the thing. That's probably maybe 4, 3. Right? This is the thing. You really have to have a realistic goal in mind in order for you to accomplish it. Because if it's not realistic, you're not going to accomplish it.
Fair. Well said. Okay, let's get to the question of the week.
Question of the week.
Question of the week. If you had an assistant, what would you want them to do? What's going on in your world that you would need an assistant? You had an assistant, you're like, yo.
I think my assistant would just have to do like
get you cheesecake from Juniors and tell you that I walk with a group of people. We'll call them making the band.
Paperwork. I think
what kind of paperwork we're talking?
Like just like any type of paperwork. Like if they like correspondences, like check wise, like anything that I can give you the authority to do.
It sounds like slavery because you can't expect them to do accounting.
No. I'm gonna pay you.
You expect them to be like an accountant / I guess responder for secretary and stuff, whatever / something else. You're looking for Cordell Stewart?
You to just take care of the paper. Just take care of the paperwork. I come up with the ideas. I'll instruct this, that, and the day. You just put it down in writing for me.
Bitch, you a boss. Bitch, you a boss. Leading my ass.
Put that in writing.
I think for me, my thing and stuff is that just research. I would have an assistant and stuff help do research and stuff for the podcasting. And I'll say this and stuff because...
But after they do the research, who's writing it down?
But they're writing it down?
Yeah.
Them.
Take care of the paperwork.
Them, but I would put them as part of executive producing.
Yeah, but I had no problems with what titles they have. I'm just saying, what you asked me, what would I want them to do? They do the paperwork.
I mean, but I look at it as I guess email, that would be considered paperwork.
Yeah. Okay. Administrative. Okay, administrative work.
Administrative. Yeah, probably just that.
Yeah.
I think everything else is stuff, whatever, quite frankly, the thought of it sounds alluring.
Right.
But I think the whole main thing is a lot of people and stuff tend to abuse power, right? Like even if we look Sean John, man. I look at it as like certain people with power abuse their power.
Yeah.
Right. So now you're finally given an assistant. Now, do you abuse your power and stuff with this assistant?
Nah, I wouldn't abuse the power because I think for me, I've pretty much been hands-on from the get, and I like being hands-on, right? So that's the things I don't like is what takes me away from being hands-on, and a lot of that is administrative and paperwork. So if you can just take care of that part, I don't need you to really take care of anything else. I don't need you to go get me a cheesecake. You freed up the time for me to walk and enjoy the day and go get my own damn cheesecake.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of like that for me because I look at it stuff as where if I'm in this loop of doing things, and now I have somebody that can kind of jump in and intersect and stuff and take some of the responsibility and stuff, it's now freed me up to do other things.
Right, yeah.
Right? And then I think that's my main aspect and stuff for like having a system because of like I would be able to do this, but unfortunately I have to do this right here and I have no one else to do it the way how I would like it.
Exactly.
To get the task and stuff, whatever done.
And being a creative, the one of the most things that you hate is paperwork because that shit takes away from creativity. You rather a number cruncher. So you have people who love that sort of shit. That's their thing. So I'm giving you your thing. It's freeing me up to be more creative. Who knows what type of idea might pop into my head walking down the street to go get the damn cheesecake?
Oh no, for sure, without a doubt.
Right? This is what I'm saying.
Because I look at it stuff as now, your mind is free, and those creative juices could flow. But you are a creative person, so I'm not too sure if a person who wasn't a creative, what will really take place. But I'm assuming it would just still be a peaceful moment, which they couldn't replicate.
Something they now have time to do. You're right. Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay, let's get to the Ask the Sons.
It's the Sons.
First Ask the Sons comes from Lullaby. Do men find it attractive if a woman openly flirts with him? How do you feel about that?
I would find it attractive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what kind of flirting we talking about? Shit, oh my gosh, I love your turtleneck. She say some shit like that to you. Yeah. It's so thick. I love your turtleneck. It's so thick.
It's like how it sits underneath your beard.
Yeah. You're that,
one of those.
I mean, I don't mind. I
like compliments.
Compliments. I champion compliments.
Right.
But I think I have a criminal mind way looking at some things. I just feel like, why are you being this nice?
Why are you being so nice?
They're like, what do you want?
What do you want?
Because like, especially like,
do I gotta bring Smooth up to the room to make sure nothing happens?
Well, because I've been in situations and stuff where people won't even. All right, I'll be at work, right?
Right.
People might not know I'm that guy they might need to go to in order to get certain type of thing.
Okay.
They'll see me in the hall, not even a hello, not even an acknowledgement.
Right.
But now they need this thing. And now they realize I'm the face. Hi. Marvin? Hi.
Yeah,
I was looking for da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
I'm not too inclined on helping a motherfucker who walked past me a few times. They didn't know I even existed.
No, you're not.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Like,
but what if that same person, right?
Okay.
Did not know you, right? And let's say, every time they pass by you, they just complimented you. Like one day you pass on, you got the
win.
You got the good.
They got the win.
Right. So then now they figure out, oh, you're the man, and they come to you. Then it's a totally different treatment, right?
It's a win.
There you go.
It's a win. It was so dope where I think one time I had a situation, I went to a lounge, a bar or a lounge place, whatever. They had security.
Yeah.
Right? Remember the incident? Remember I told about the incident one time I was leaving your spot one time and then in Brampton and a car turned over on the highway. And I went to go help the lady. I turned off the engine and stuff, whatever. And they're like, oh, you saved me, blah, blah, blah. And did I tell you? It was on the 410.
Okay.
So the lady and stuff, whatever, like, we took a photo before the paramedics end up coming and stuff, whatever.
Right.
And somebody took a photo and gave it to her. Like, you know, this was the guy that kind of called the police and everything. Like, there was another lady that was there. She was calling the ambulance and stuff and doing all her thing and stuff too. So she didn't forget me. I went to some bar spot, whatever. Apparently it's her grandson that was the bouncer and stuff for this thing. So I look and the guy's like, and then he said, he repeated the incident, whatever. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. He's like, yeah, that was my grandmother and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, somebody gave her a photo of like, you know, you guys in the situation at that time and stuff off the highway.
Right.
I was like, for real? So I'm like, am I in your family's house? I'm like, can you take that photo down? He's like, no, my family and people were good peoples and everything like that. I was like, I just didn't authorize it though. But you know,
like, I didn't sign anything.
I didn't sign anything for it. Like, who are y'all with my photo? And I was like, this is the guy that saved grandma.
Part of the family.
Yeah. So the guy's like, it's all good. You can come in and stuff, whatever. Right. So I'm like, oh, how much? Don't worry, it's on me.
Yeah. Gratitude goes a long way, man.
Facts.
Goes a long way.
But that's what I'm saying. Even a simple comment, a good gesture.
Well, that's okay. So
and people don't want to fuck with a good gesture.
So just even going back to what you're saying, like even before you gave that example, I was gonna say, for me, sometimes when I do it, it's not even flirting. I'm just really trying to get somebody a light in their day. I'm giving you a compliment to make you feel good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened before that. Sure. I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
And it would go a long way.
Yeah, but in this moment in time, if I can say something that can make your day a little bit brighter, even a little bit brighter.
I have people and stuff that I've like given compliments to.
Right.
And one lady, she told me stuff, but she was married. And I gave her a compliment about like her hair. I was like, your hair looks amazing. I like how you did it and stuff like that. And she's like, I just got it done. She's like, you know, my husband never even commented on my hairdo and stuff last night.
Yeah.
And it was like, this one, I was like, please don't divorce him when you go home. I'm sorry.
And I think that's one of the things. I think that's one of the things I love about my wife, because it doesn't matter who you are. If there's something nice that she sees about you, she's telling you. I see my wife stop people in the mall, supermarket, in a line, like she's giving you the compliment.
I'm just if you don't flirt too much,
don't
like
too much.
Keep it subtle, Then I'll be okay. Be like, yeah, I take it. If you're coming in a little too strong, be like, is this a setup?
Don't be like Neil Long trying to get me up into a hotel room.
It's not a setup. That's a dream come true.
It's
a dream come true. They put it in a song, dog. Next question comes from Stoned-Ape. What habit slowly kills a person? Look at that. What habit slowly kills a person? What is it? The no movement shit. What is it? What do they call it? Sedimentary lifestyle.
Sedimentary lifestyle.
That and I don't know. We got into a way to champion like no sleep.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, it's kind of like a bidding war and stuff. And like, yo, and somebody's like, somebody said, I slept for 7.5 hours. I was like, you slept for 7.5 hours? Oh, you slept for 4. Why? Like, that's not good. The human body needs at least 8, right?
No, but they're acting like they're acting like they don't need it.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. No, I can operate on 4. Well, how do you know that you're not more efficient operating on 8 if you haven't slept a full 8? Like, I get that you're operating at 4, but imagine if you got 8 and then just all of a sudden, oh shit, I can do a lot more things with this other found energy.
I be trying.
I be trying too, Marv.
So this is a fantasy to me. I be trying. I be keeping hope alive. What do you
Waking
got?
up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That must be a feeling and a half when you beat the day.
Of course. What about you? What habit slowly kills a person?
I want to say, well, just upon piggybacking off of what you're saying,
there's more than things,
not just the necessary sedimentary lifestyle, but the way you eat.
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat, right?
You are what you eat. Eli jerk chicken, so you can tell I'm a jerk.
jerk.
Yeah. It's quick. Miss Eva says, do you think your family is holding you back from experiencing things in life?
Some things.
Ooh, like what?
Like, I want to go to Africa, right?
To live?
No, not to live, just to visit and experience. But right now, I got to make sure the home front is taken care of. If I can get to the point where the home front is taken care of and I still have that extra cash to go to Africa, then yeah.
How long would you go for?
I'd probably I want to say at least 3 weeks.
I think for me, I don't know if I'd be that structured to say I'll be stationary to be in one place.
Right.
Because I have a son and I feel like my son needs me to interact with him and vice versa and stuff like that.
Right.
So I think to say I'm going to pick up and go live in wherever the hell and just send money financially and stuff for him, I don't think that that would be still even a wise move and stuff for him in certain type of aspects.
Right.
I think parents, like children need their parents.
Right. Yes.
Right. So that regard and stuff, whatever, I don't mind moving around, but I just look at stuff as where everything around wherever I choose to move has to work for me. Right? So I look at this stuff as where right now some things work for me, not all. I feel like some things might work in different locations of the world.
Right.
So much more better.
Yeah.
Like I was even talking to a friend and stuff, whatever, and he said that if he can actually have the same kind of job he has here in like another country,
yeah,
and his wife and stuff as well, he's gone. He's gone. So he said basically they can maintain their lifestyle and stuff, whatever. And even if the pay is a little bit cheaper, the cost of living might be way much more cheaper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Compared to like here. Cost of living is not too friendly.
It's not too friendly at all.
All right.
It's not too friendly at all.
So when he said that, I felt that and stuff at the time. So yeah. That's it for my family aspect. Okay. So say the Suns.
Yeah. Good show this week.
Yeah. So say the Suns this week. It's a little action-packed one. You ready to unpackage?
Go ahead. Let's go.
So say the Suns this week says, one great friend is equal to 25 good friends.
So says the Suns. Okay. All right.
I say that because 4 quarters are lighter to carry than 100 fucking pennies.
Damn, you got that right.
I think, the thing is of a lot of times that I feel is that a lot of people be like, oh, this is my friend. We overuse that friend word so often.
Too much.
And too freely.
Freely.
I look at this stuff as like love, friend, and there's another word and stuff. I forget. Somebody was saying in the TED Talk I saw like a few years ago and stuff, whatever. But there's certain words that we overuse.
Yeah. And
we don't put the meaning and stuff on it, like to put the gravity that it really should come with.
Right.
So I look at it stuff as like somebody be like, oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. Is that person, is he or she really your friend?
Yeah. And what is your definition of a friend?
Does it work reciprocal?
Right.
Because I look at it stuff, there's tons of people and stuff that I know that's kind of like, I guess, kind of want to be my friend.
Right.
And some people, I want to be their friend and stuff, whatever, too. But they might not look at it as like I'm their friend and stuff as well, right? So it kind of gets into a sad point where, if you have like the great ones, you can spot a great one from a mile away. That's why I kind of look at stuff as where not a lot of people have a big ass wolf pack.
Right.
It's just something like small and tight knit or less than 5.
Yeah.
That part. So say the Suns.
So says the Suns.
All right, man. Wrapping up and stuff. You got some church announcements for the squad?
Yeah. Just want everybody to know that we are being a part. We've asked to be a part of a good cause, and of course, we obliged because Angel from Dark Angel Cosmetics, she's got a toys drive coming up called Toys for Angels. So she asked us if we'd come through and do some hosting. So, because we love the kids, right? And We like the good causes. We decided that for sure we'll go ahead and lend our talents and hopefully bring some laughter and some joys to the program. And it's happening on December 17th. Just give me real quick. Let me just go to the bird what she gave me.
The address?
Yeah.
The address is 25 Kings Crossroads in Brampton. It's a basketball game. It's the playground area.
Right. So it's, there's gonna be some talented basketball players there. I don't know if all the teams are settled already, but if you got some skills that you feel that can pay the bills, maybe reach out to contact either darkangelcosmetics.com or jessiecenter.org. We'll have all the information posted on our website and our social medias so you can see it. Doors open at 3 p.m. They're gonna have a DJ, and it's a good cause, right? So if you got toys that you want to donate, there's Downtown Toronto Center. There's Jesse's Young Women and Their Babies, a Center for Young Women and Their Babies. So the info is at jessiecenter.ca. Again, we're going to be there in full support, and we just like any of our fans or just anybody who wants to support the cause in the area, come by, come see the free basketball game and enjoy.
jessiecenter.org.
There you go.
All right, so that's it for the wrap. Once again, folks, we always appreciate you guys rocking with us. And
always.
Don't be into that bad habit loop.
And break the loop.
Break the loop. Thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits, y'all. Peace and love.
The Podical Sons with Not Your Average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.